Hello everyone, I'm here to bring through a prophecy from the Divine Father, and I have a stitch on my forehead, so just in case you're wondering, I had a mole removed. So I'm going to read the prophecy as it has come through. The hopefulness of the future is often met with disappointment, for the fantasy that it is constructed upon is one of egoic attachment and void of the truth. Many of you are lost in an illusion created by a false sense of hopefulness, which has unknowingly created a rise in depression amongst you. This future-oriented relationship that you have created with yourself has energized impulsivity and a disconnection not only to the present moment, but your body and the earth. The chaos amongst you is a failure to face and deal with what is right in front of you. This blindness in your life is affecting the evolution of your consciousness and contributing to the rise in numbing you seek to maintain these illusions. As most of you know, numbing takes many forms. Some are celebrated while others are demonized. In the overworking is often celebrated and the excess use of narcotics demonized. However, both result in the same effect, and so categorizing one over the other would be unwise. There are many opinions that circulate of what humans would do differently about the present challenges and what they disagree with, but underneath there's a sense of helplessness that mounts. It is all too easy to sit by and cast opinions when you are not willing to get into the change or lend a hand to those knee-deep in the politics of life. Your complacency is a choice. It is a signal to the universe of not wishing to participate. And so this inaction should therefore not give you the privilege to point fingers and complain. It is time to get off the sidelines and get into the game, to jump in and lend a hand, to play your part, as your part has the specific requirements that are presently being unfulfilled by your rejecting your true purpose. Many of you are misguided as to what your true purpose is, for this is built on the attachment of the ego. These traps are very misleading and part of the fantasy that has been referenced. The need to call for the divine masculine within, to embody responsibility and integrity, commitment and follow-through is what is being reminded at this time. To find your way out of the created chaos, it must first begin with establishing the structure of the divine masculine. However, the presence of the divine masculine has been impacted by this hopefulness and fantasy of a future. When you live in the future, it prevents you from being responsible for what is right in front of you, always thinking that it will be better when. Too many of you have pushed away their divine masculine and sit by idling watching life go by. But the sands of the hourglass of time continue to fall. The rise in technology is affecting the development of the brain, making it less responsive and less capable of solving problems and challenges. For like anything that is not used, it will decay and cease in stagnation. Your mind has purpose, and when applied imbalanced in relationship to the body, the soul, and the emotions, it is a very powerful tool that is capable of solving even the most difficult situations. However, this imbalance is causing you to become soft and stagnant as you watch the earth burn around you. The earth is screaming, but are you listening to her warnings? Much like when your own body screams with symptoms of misuse and abuse. If you ignore it, it can lead to greater unnecessary suffering or even death. Excuses are too many, and like any court of law, they do not excuse the infraction. Karmic law has been put in place to govern free will. So the weights and measures assist you in keeping you on your path, a path in which you agreed upon taking this incarnation to measure your choices accordingly, a way to keep you on track. The absence of your connection to your heart, the compass that draws in these guiding principles, has ultimately affected your ability to understand and hear this guidance. Many opportunities have been afforded to give you the chance to stop and go within. Many events occurred to spur this very inward relationship to the heart. However, too many have forgotten or did not take this opportunity that was provided, and have continued on a trajectory that is creating a landslide of events that will be stronger, swifter, and cause more attention to this message. You are surrounded in ways to which to find your way back to your true purpose and to lend a hand using the gifts that were bestowed in a way that would fulfill your heart and your soul. Do not wait for catastrophic events, but offer your services immediately. A difficult message, and they continue to be reminders of what we need to be doing and following our hearts. So I leave you with that. Thank you for listening.